There's many motorcycles out there that are fast, but there's only a few that are so fast that they become an icon. The first generation of Hayabusa was Suzuki's answer to Honda's CBR 1100 Super Blackbird, which dominated the realm of hyperspeed motorcycles at the end of the 90s. Designing something to beat an already shockingly fast machine was not an easy task, but final result of Suzuki's development program left no doubts that the new king of speed is coming. One-of-a-kind superbly streamlined shape of the body was created after countless hours of research in the wind tunnel. Aerodynamics efficiency was the primary thought for engineers who worked on the bike's structure. First generation of Hayabusa was presented to press in 1998 and hit Suzuki's dealerships a year later. New Hyperbolide from Hamamatsu instantly conquered the world, and since its release the perception of high-speed motorcycling changed forever. The GSX 1300R is essentially a continuation of an idea that Kawasaki and Honda cultivated with their ZZR 1100 and CBR 1100XX. Long, roomy and super stable at high speed. Those are the features this bike exposes. 1300cc of displacement is lurking in 4 cylinders of its aluminum block, powered by fuel injection, 16 valves and dual overhead camshaft accompany the rest. Fully adjustable front and rear suspension, stiff aluminum frame and ram air direct system were the hallmark of the Busa. 250 kilograms of its curb weight puts the Hayabusa in a super heavy weight class, but that's okay, because thanks to its size it becomes a comfy and capable touring machine. Admittedly, factory placement of bars and pegs remind of sport pedigree. However, with aftermarket accessories, it's more than adequate for long journey cruising. This is probably the best aspect of Suzuki Hayabusa. The best description of huge acceleration rush it provides is this short video clip. Yes, it is that fast. 175 brake horsepower and 138 Nm of torque is a lot even by today's standards. Suzuki claimed 0 to 60 in 2.8 seconds and a top speed of 194 miles per hour for bone stock factory vehicles. This is for normally aspirated engine. Simply mind-boggling. Let's now enjoy this real live video for the stock accelerating Busa. Broadly speaking, it's a well-engineered bike that is tough as old nails. It rides great, engine takes high mileages with ease, basic servicing is pretty simple and spares are cheap and easily accessible. The most surprising aspect of everyday using of Suzuki Hayabusa is its very low fuel consumption. I average about 6.3 liters per 100 kilometers during my motorway blasts. That equals to about 45 miles per UK gallon. Considering this engine's performance and potential, it's almost laughable fuel consumption. That's a very good result. What makes this particular model so special is obviously the fact that it's fully unrestricted in terms of its top speed. 220 miles per hour clocks look magnificent, and legendary gold-silver paint scheme becomes even more appreciated by collectors nowadays. In 2003, all 4 Japanese manufacturers signed a gentleman's agreement stating that no more 300 km per hour machines will be distributed for sale. Since then, even more powerful creations from Kawasaki, such as latter ZZR 1400, are in fact inferior to first generation Busa when it comes to top speed. Every Leviathan has an Achilles tendon, no difference here, and early Busa also suffered from minor scratches on the pedestal of perfection. First was the factory recall on the camchain tensioners, which like to rattle when the engine's cold. External fuel pump overheat and then fail. The infamous fuel tanks are next in the line. They can go really rusty when neglected. Front brakes received some fair bit of criticism for fading too quickly when pushed to extreme. Factory fairing is also considered way too low for motorway cruising. It's also worth to mention that combination of huge power and torque will eat your tires and chains quicker than Furious Pete gets his breakfast munched. Clutch can also give its ghost a bit sooner if you treat it really brutally. The good news is that all of the above can be prevented by good maintenance. Although technology moved on and many exhilarating machines arrived in the last few years, for real two-wheels enthusiasts and speed junkies, it's the first generation Busa that still rules the class. Its susceptibility for modifications and tuning allows for bonkers turbo, nitrous and supercharged creations. Despite its size and weight, it's still able to pull off a few stunt tricks or slides. It's a great fun, astonishing performance, good everyday usability, more than average reliability, and collectible value which goes up with time make this unmistakable Falcon one of the best motorcycles to ever come out from any factory. I'm hoping this video was somewhat helpful. Thanks for watching, till next time.